What if the greatest battle in sci-fi history was real? The secret 1,979 tapes have been exposed. The following presentation is an analysis of the declassified 1,979 tapes. The contents are as disturbing as they are definitive. For decades, the data was corrupted, fragmented, but the core question remained. Now we run the simulation. We are extracting Subject A, the single xenomorph from the Nostromo incident, codename Stomper, and we are pitting it against Subject B, the lone Yautja hunter, who stalked Major Alan Schaefer's team in Val Verde. This is not a battle of species. This is an analysis of two perfect killers. A declassified file. Our first subject, the xenomorph. A thing of nightmares, born from the darkest corners of space, a perfect organism. The tapes describe it as having no eyes, no emotion, no technology. It is pure, predatory survival, hardwired into its very DNA. Its assets are terrifyingly simple. A biomechanical exoskeleton, proof against almost any conventional weapon. A pharyngeal jaw that pierces flesh and steel with contemptuous ease. A segmented, whip-like tail, tipped with a blade that moves faster than the eye can track. And its ultimate, horrifying defense, a pressurized circulatory system filled with molecular acid. Its own death becomes a weapon, capable of melting through the hulls of starships. It is a master of stealth, a ghost in the vents. A creature of pure, claustrophobic horror. Its opponent, the Yautja, a sentient, strategic, and apex hunter. Where Subject A is a force of nature, Subject B is a force of will. Its assets are a deadly fusion of primal strength and incomprehensible technology. A shoulder-mounted plasma caster for devastating ranged attacks. Telescoping wrist blades for brutal close-quarters combat. A cloaking device that bends light, granting it near-perfect camouflage. And its trump card, the key to its dominance, a biomask with multiple vision modes, including the iconic thermal spectrum, allowing it to see the heat of life in the deepest darkness. It is a warrior with a code of honor, but a ruthlessness that is absolute. It is a creature of pure, explosive action. Simulation 1 begins. The arena, the xenomorph's kingdom, the industrial labyrinth of the Nostromo. Here, the alien is not just a creature, it is an element of the architecture. The tight, metallic corridors and shadowed vents completely neutralize the predator's range advantage. More critically, the data confirms the alien's cold-blooded physiology renders it a phantom to the predator's primary tool of vision. Thermal imaging is useless. Every shadow is a potential tomb, and the predator's greatest weapon, its technology, becomes its greatest liability. A single graze from the alien's claws, one splash of that acid blood could short-circuit its cloak, disable its mask, or even trigger a catastrophic failure of its self-destruct sequence. In this arena, the predator is no longer a hunter. It is trespassing prey. Now, we load Simulation 2. The arena changes, the sweltering, oppressive humidity of the Central American jungle. This is the predator's hunting ground. Here, the laws of nature are rewritten. The open space, the towering canopy. This is a three-dimensional battlefield. It allows for tactical repositioning, for deadly long-range strikes from the plasma caster. The jungle's heat and life create a perfect canvas for thermal tracking. The alien is still a master of camouflage, blending into the shadows of the undergrowth, but it is no longer invisible. The predator can now set traps, use the trees to gain a vertical advantage, and methodically, patiently track its quarry. In this arena, the xenomorph's raw, reactive aggression becomes a predictable pattern. It is no longer a ghost. It is a target. The simulations are complete. The data is clear. So, who wins? The secret lies not in their strength, but in their core philosophy. The alien is a reactive survivor. The predator is a proactive hunter. In a chance encounter in the cold, tight confines of a derelict ship, the alien's horrifying biology, its acid blood, and its mastery of the environment give it a decisive, terrifying advantage. But in a planned hunt, in an open arena where tactics and technology can be fully unleashed, the predator's intelligence and arsenal are designed for the specific purpose of dismantling alpha predators like the xenomorph. The winner is determined entirely by who dictates the terms of the engagement. In the end, this wasn't just a fight. It was a clash between the two great pillars of modern sci-fi horror, the creeping, unseen dread of the 70s versus the explosive, visceral action of the 80s. Both are perfect killing machines. Both are architects of fear. And their legends are timeless. The 1,979 tapes are now closed. What is your analysis? Leave your verdict in the comments below. And if you believe some histories should not remain unseen, subscribe and join the Chronicle.